Colombia, an American jewel and South American heart, is cherished for its remarkable allure and distinctive regional placement. Let your spirit explore Cartagena, an ancient city where floral-adorned ramparts narrate historical sagas. Subsequently, immerse yourself in the stunning natural splendor of Cocora Valley Sanctuary to lofty wax palms that evoke a dreamlike panorama. Do not overlook the dynamic rhythm of Medellín, a metropolis reborn as a symbol of contemporary ingenuity. Lastly, if nightlife appeals to you, Bogota will astound with one of the globe's most vibrant nocturnal environments. Inquire why Colombian females are regarded as a significant national asset, or how living expenses here are merely 30% of American costs. These captivating facets of Colombian existence, plus much more, are featured in our travel documentary today. Colombia, recognized as South America's entryway, is situated in the continent's northern region. It adjoins Venezuela and Brazil, eastward Peru, and Ecuador, southward Panama, northwestward, and the Caribbean Sea, northward. Encompassing 141,748 total square kilometers, Colombia ranks as South America's fourth largest nation after Brazil, Argentina, and Peru. It is sevenfold New England's area and double France's size. The nation also features an extensive western Pacific shoreline. With over 50 million inhabitants, most Colombians, approximately 49 to 58%, are mestizos, individuals of blended indigenous and European descent, constituting the primary demographic. Spanish is the official tongue utilized by the vast majority alongside over 70 additional languages. You might ponder the reason for Spanish being the predominant language. Back during the 1500s, Spanish adventurers and settlers introduced their tongue customs and faith to the area. Over 3 centuries of governance, Spanish evolved into the primary administrative and communication medium, establishing a lasting cultural imprint. Owing to its equatorial proximity and differing elevations, Colombia boasts varied climatic conditions. Mean temperatures fluctuate between 24 and 30 degrees Celsius and 5 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, although certain regions can plummet to 0 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit. This variability nurtures a spectrum of environments from tropical jungles and grasslands to arid zones, highlands, and coastlines. Colombian females are considered among the nation's most prized assets and regularly achieve high rankings in international beauty contests. Recognized for their alluring beauty and distinct cultural attributes, Colombian women gain from the tropical environment, which bestows upon them radiant tanned complexions, glossy dark hair, and expressive eyes that emanate tropical warmth. They frequently possess well-defined hourglass physiques with ample hips, admired by numerous people. Though females are celebrated, they constitute 50.7% of the populace, indicating approximately 700,000 more females than males. Regarding courtship, Colombian women meld traditional with contemporary Latin customs. Dating extends beyond 2 people. It frequently involves family and community ties highly esteemed in their society. They infuse relationships with passion and zeal, whether through joyous meals, captivating dances, or bright outdoor excursions. They are fastidious about their grooming, perceiving a refined appearance as a sign of respect for others. Romantic, genuine, and devoted, they favor deeds over pronouncements, often initiating interactions with their most potent instrument, a welcoming smile. Should you be keen on encountering Colombian women, applications such as Tinder or YouLive offer excellent means to connect, enabling you to meet striking local individuals without extensive travel. Conversely, festivals and public street gatherings present lively chances to interact with Colombian customs and its populace. Bogota, Colombia's capital, is also termed South America's Athens. This historical and cultural center is celebrated for landmarks like La Candelaria, a district featuring cobblestone pathways and colonial-era buildings, and Plaza Bolívar, the urban core's main square and political nucleus. Bogota additionally features top-tier museums, such as the Gold Museum Museo del Oro, housing an impressive array of pre-Columbian gold items, and the Botero Museum devoted to the creations of Colombian artist Fernando Botero. Envision yourself on the terrain where the El Dorado legend, the fabled Golden City, was born. Might Bogota someday unveil history's most profound mystery? The El Dorado tale depicts a consecrated city where rulers immersed themselves in gold and held inconceivable riches. As per the narrative, the Muisca monarch called El Dorado conducted ceremonies using gold as a divine offering. Despite prolonged searches starting in the 1500s, this legendary city remains undiscovered. Another essential Bogotá destination is Monserrate, also referred to as Cerro de las Nieves, or Snowy Hill. This peak ascends 352 meters, 10,341 feet above mean sea level, providing breathtaking wide-ranging vistas of Bogota from its tall buildings to its verdant parks and encircling mountains. The hill's sanctuary is an antique architectural jewel, and its tranquil setting offers a revitalizing retreat. The optimal visiting period is early in the day or late in the afternoon, thereby evading intense sunlight and appreciating spectacular views during sunrise or sunset. Aerial trams departing at 15-minute intervals offer easy ascent to the peak from near the La Candelaria district. If market exploration appeals to you, La Concordia Market presents a dynamic fusion of hues, noises, and tastes, with vendors offering fresh agricultural products, artisanal goods, and customary culinary delights. Likewise, Usaquén Market combines local allure with handcrafted goods, ideal for a relaxed morning. Coffee aficionados will discover Bogota to be a haven. Colombian coffee cultivated in areas such as Huila Quindío and Nariño is distinguished for its superior Arabica beans. Recognized for its gentle acidity, inherent sweetness, and opulent fragrances of fruits. Chocolate and honey. Colombian coffee is beyond a mere beverage. It is a cultural immersion. Colombians frequently relish their coffee, dedicating moments to appreciate its taste and the companionship of others. As evening descends, Bogota changes into a lively panorama of cuisine and melodies. Zona T, the city's amusement quarter, provides everything from regional specialties like ajiaco, a potato soup, and bandeja paisa, a substantial meat and bean dish, to street food such as arepas and pan de bonos. Salsa establishments illuminate the city with contagious beats, beckoning all to dance throughout the night. What renders Colombia genuinely memorable? Its inhabitants. Colombians are cordial, unreserved, and keen to form new friendships. Their usual salutation, hola, paired with an authentic smile, instantly makes travelers feel welcome. During family events and festivities, Colombians display their affection for music, particularly salsa and cumbia, infusing every instant with vitality and happiness. Receiving an invitation to their residence entails being indulged with delectable local cuisine and sincere cordiality. How about commemorating triumphs? Colombians, famed for their fondness for celebrations, rejoice with limitless energy and excitement. Interested in their customs? Remark below, and I will provide more details. Subsequently, we will guide you on an excursion to discover Colombia's dynamic festivals. Have you previously known about the Flower Festival in Colombia? Envision being enveloped by millions of vibrant blossoms as you meander through Medellín's avenues. That is precisely the sensation of partaking in the Flower Festival. Annually, the city of Medellín enlivens with one of the globe's most magnificent festivities, the Medellín Flower Festival. A stunning exhibition of color, ingenuity, and cultural esteem. This festival not only pays tribute to the area's abundant flower cultivation heritage, but also highlights the affability and essence of the Colombian populace, The event usually occurs in August within Medellín, widely recognized as the City of Eternal Spring, a lively urban center situated in the scenic Abura Valley. Attendees attire themselves in brilliant multicolored apparel mirroring Colombia's abundant cultural legacy. Numerous individuals don customary attire influenced by the area's past and the festival's floral motif. Parade attendees frequently sport striking flower-embellished ensembles with females in lengthy skirts, adorned with vivid floral designs, and males in embroidered tops or colorful suits. These garments mirror the celebratory mood and cultural distinctiveness of the occasion. In Colombia, each rotation, each stride, and each motion is animated through the dynamic attire that personifies the essence of Colombian culture. These ensembles are more than mere clothing. They are observances of heritage hue and cadence. For females, Colombian attire melds elegance and resilience with voluminous tiered skirts that produce enthralling flowing motions during dances. Vibrant striking shades such as red, yellow, green, and white represent the vitality, fervor, and delight of the dance. Complex floral needlework and conventional designs on skirts and blouses contribute an artistic flair, emphasizing the region's cultural inheritance. Broad-rimmed headwear decorated with ribbons or blossoms finalize the cumbia appearance, while tinkling bangles and pendants introduce joyful noises that blend with the dance. Men's attire, although more straightforward, conveys heritage and sophistication. They usually don white linen or cotton shirts and trousers, facilitating unrestricted motion while dancing. Similar to the women, men use wide-brimmed hats crafted from straw or felt to perfect the customary appearance. Now let us explore an unforgettable Colombian site, Los Nevados National Park, a location where volcanic mountains encounter snow-covered summits. Covering over 60,000 square kilometers, this national reserve stretches across 4 Colombian administrative departments. At such considerable elevations, the park is frequently veiled in clouds, with majestic wax palms breaking through the fog in the lowlands, crafting breathtaking scenes. Travelers can submerge themselves in untouched natural splendor, meet conserved fauna like spectacled bears, ocelots, Andean condors, and pumas, and undertake exhilarating escapades. The optimal period for a visit is throughout the dry spell from December through April, when climatic conditions are most conducive. For daring individuals, trekking presents a superb choice alongside camping, observing birds, and taking photographs. Lodging choices span from inns and guest houses to designated camping areas. Among Colombia's breathtaking coastal areas, San Andrés distinguishes itself as one of the most exquisite. Located in the Caribbean Sea, this isle is renowned for its immaculate shores and exceptionally clear waters. San Andrés Beach, featuring its gentle white grains and transparent seas, permits you to observe fish gliding beneath the water's surface. The island provides outstanding locations for scuba diving and exploring coral reefs with organized excursions displaying the vivid submarine environment. San Andrés is a Caribbean jewel, with its inherent allure and calm ambiance. In the early hours, golden sunrays bathe the tranquil white sand shores, fashioning a serene and soothing vista. The greenish-blue waters beckon guests to swim and participate in aquatic activities. During nighttime, the island enlivens with seaside dining establishments and food venues serving fresh marine fare and regional cuisine. Encircling the island are verdant tropical woodlands and magnificent coral formations, rendering San Andrés an ideal sanctuary for individuals desiring tranquility and natural magnificence. If you had the option, which Colombian locale would you explore initially? Remark 3 below to inform us of your destination when touring Colombia. Beyond its grand natural vistas and snow-covered mountains, the region around Los Nevados National Park also enthralls tourists with its abundant local gastronomy. Ajiaco is a characteristic Colombian meal particularly favored in the capital Bogota and the mountainous territories. Prepared with fresh components such as chicken, potatoes, corn, and the herb guasca, this meal is a hearty and savory stew. Guasca, a crucial element, imparts a unique fragrance, making this dish distinct. Ajiaco is customarily presented with white rice sour cream and avocado, which augments its richness and taste. It is especially treasured on chillier days, when relatives convene to savor a warm, substantial meal collectively. Another cherished Colombian delicacy is roscum, a sugary baked good resembling bao buns prevalent in Vietnamese or Chinese gastronomy. Crafted with flour, guava preserve, butter, and sugar, roscum boasts a tender sweet outside. The core is a delectable guava preserve that dissolves in your mouth, establishing an ideal equilibrium of fruity sweetness and buttery opulence. Roscum is frequently savored with black tea or chamomile tea, which complements the pastry's sweetness while offering a calming element. Residing in Colombia provides an economical way of life without sacrificing quality. Leasing a single-bedroom flat in the urban core typically costs about $300 to $500, whereas outside the central area rental rates can be as minimal as $150 to $300. Monthly utilities encompassing electricity, heating, cooling, water, and refuse services vary from $50 to $100. High-velocity internet service is priced around $30 to $50 monthly, and dining at budget-friendly eateries averages $10 for each meal. Monthly food expenses are approximately $150 to $200 for an individual. Public transit is financially accessible with monthly tickets priced at $30 to $50. Fuel prices are roughly $3.50 per gallon. Private medical insurance commences at about $50 per month, providing extensive protection. Fitness center memberships average $30 to $50 monthly, while dental examinations and cleanings cost to $100 altogether. An individual's monthly expenditures in Colombia can fluctuate between $600 and $1,000 contingent on their lifestyle and locality, approximately 28% of U.S. expenses. Considering a visit to Colombia, U.S. nationals can enter Colombia without a visa for up to 90 days, ideal for discovering the nation's dynamic culture and stunning scenery. For extended durations, temporary resident visas or retiree visas can be obtained with financial prerequisites starting around $750 to $1,000 per month, positioning it as an appealing choice for pensioners. We have arrived at the conclusion of our travel documentary regarding life in Colombia. We appreciate you remaining with us until the very end. If you deemed this documentary beneficial, kindly like and comment to express your opinions. We will meet you on our subsequent worldwide expedition.